Most quit before dawn. Gloucestershire. There's an old building out there that doesn't look like much in daylight. Low roof, crooked beams, stone that's been soaking up weather for centuries. But people don't drive to the ancient Ram Inn for the architecture. They drive there because they've heard the same thing over and over, that the place doesn't just feel haunted, it feels hostile. And the ones who stay the night? Most quit before dawn. It starts the moment you step inside. The air is wrong, not cold, not damp, just heavy, like the building is pressing down on your shoulders, reminding you you're in its space now. The floorboards creak even when nobody moves. The shadows don't sit still, and the silence has that strange quality where it feels like it's listening back. People come in with cameras, recorders, EMF meters. They come in laughing, they come in cocky, and then, an hour later, their voices drop, because the inn has rooms that people walk into and immediately walk out of. Nope, not in there. And when you ask why, they can't give you a clean answer. They'll say, "It feels like someone's standing right behind me." Or, "My chest is tight, I can't breathe properly." Or the one that comes up the most, "It feels like I'm not welcome." Because the ancient Ram Inn isn't a modern ghost story, it's old, so old it's had time to collect layers like stains. People talk about dark rituals, about things done in secret, about bones found in walls. And whether you believe any of that or not, you can't ignore what happens to people inside. Some report footsteps running upstairs when nobody's there. Some hear a growl, low, close, like it's coming from the corner of the room. Some say they feel hands, not a brush, not a draft. Hands, grabbing, pulling, testing. And then there's the dread, the oppressive dread, the kind that doesn't feel like anxiety. It feels like a warning, like your body knows something your brain hasn't caught up with yet. People describe it the same way. You'll be fine 1 second, and the next second, your stomach drops, your mouth goes dry, and every instinct in you says, "Leave, now." Some try to push through. They tell themselves it's just atmosphere, just old wood, just stories. They set up in one of the rooms and wait. And the waiting is the worst part, because the inn doesn't always give you a jump scare. Sometimes it gives you something slower, a sound that repeats, a tap, a scrape, a soft knock from inside a wall, like something is trying to learn the shape of the room or the shape of you. And when the night gets late, that's when people start hearing it. Whispers, not clear words, just voices, except there is no next room, just a wall. And if you follow the sound, it moves, always just out of reach, always leading you deeper. Then comes the part that makes most people quit. Beds. They wake up because the mattress shifts, like someone has sat on the edge. They freeze. They don't want to look, because the moment you look, you make it real. And sometimes, they feel the blanket tug, a slow pull, testing resistance. Like a child playing, or like something trying to see how much of you it can take. Some people bolt upright and turn the lights on. Nothing. Empty room. But the air is thicker, and the corner of the room feels occupied. Then you get the ones who swear they saw a figure, a shape, too tall, too still, standing where it shouldn't fit, and when they blink, it's gone. But the dread stays. Like the inn is saying, "Yes, you saw it. Now what?" By 3 a.m. the bravest people stop talking. They stop joking. They stop filming. They just sit there, listening, waiting for morning. And that's why most quit before dawn. Because dawn is a promise. And inside that building, promises feel unreliable. People ask, is it haunted? But that's the wrong question. Why do so many people walk into the same room and feel the exact same thing? Not fear, not imagination, a message, clear as a voice in your ear. You shouldn't be here. And if you ignore it long enough, the inn doesn't chase you. It doesn't need to. It just waits, because eventually you'll try to sleep, and that's when it gets close enough to whisper.